morning and welcome to Westborough TV Snooze-cast. I'm Jim Bob.
And I'm Mustard Stew. This week, our team of reporters has been hard at work investigating some of the most important stories you won't hear anywhere else.
Let's jump right into it on our top story of the evening, tickling.
That's right, Jim Bob. The infamous tenacious tickler is still at large and has struck Westborough once again.
We're sending it down to our field reporter, Timmy Taco Tough Knuckles, with more.
Thank you, Jim Bob. Yesterday, the tenacious tickler went on a rampage and gave out 7 tenacious tickles to innocent civilians. We have an exclusive interview with one of the tickler's victims, or as they are being coined, tictums. Now, hello, sir. What is your name?
My name is Sir Heckna. For my country!
Now, when and where did this tickling take place?
I got tickled at my local McDonald's at 3 a.m. trying to purchase a number 7, the pickled M&M McFlurry.
You know that they close at 2:59 a.m.
Heck nah, that's what they want you to believe.
Were there any warnings before you got tickled?
Heck nah, that dude rolled in and you could already tell bro is not the Skibbity Sigma. No aura, definitely tweaking. You hear me, fam?
I have no clue what that means. I see you are wearing a cast. Did the tickler break your arm?
Heck nah, I was vibing at my local grocery store and a Skibbity shelf of pickled M&Ms collapsed and phantom taxed my limb. For real, for real.
What a hard story to follow. Thank you, Sir Heckna. If you or anyone you know have seen the tenacious tickler or have been tickled yourself, please reach out to the tickle hotline at 555-TENACIOUS Tickler. Now back to you in the studio.
Wow, it's stories like that make me lose sleep at night.
Well, maybe we have to hear his side of the story before we pass judgment. I bet he's a real nice guy once you get to know him.
Whatever you say, Mustard. If you have any information on this sick, disgusting individual, please contact the number on the screen.
Or don't.
Move on to our next, less interesting story in the ongoing alien invasion. Do they come in peace? What are they after? And most importantly, who cares?
Here's WTV's own Bobbert Bobson with more.
Thank you, Mustard Stew. There have been reports of bug-like aliens making their way around the city in whale-like living blimps and blasting people. We have a witness here to tell us what happened. Hello, citizen. What's your name?
I'm Jimmy Bertha.
And what has happened here?
Okay, so it's just a normal day. I'm on my way to my friend's hat stacking party, as you can see. And out of nowhere, the sun goes out. So I look up, and my hats fall off. And there was this big whale thing, like a whale-yen, I guess. But I'm not really sure what it was. Not too much details, because it's over 1 million feet away in the sky.
What happened next?
Well, then the whale thing opened its mouth, and out came a ton of tiny little fleas. But as the fleas got closer to the ground, they started looking more like alien bug people thingies.
How are you feeling about this situation?
I'm scared. Can I go home now?
Yes. Ah, look, an alien.
Thank you, Bobson.
Remember, if you see a flying whale in the sky, it's best to keep your distance.
Unless you're that liar, Sir Heckna, in which case, go play with those giant insects.
Insightful as always, Mustard. Coming up, is LeBron James' career over? Will America be wiped off the map through a super tornado? Find out after these short messages.
Introducing alien repellent. Aliens will shrivel up. It's all of you. This can is full of toxic waste. Call now. Limited time offer. Only $89.99 for a 2-ounce bottle.
Do you want a wedding for your dog?
Humans have weddings.
And so should dogs.
Now, if you're asking to buy materials, we have just the thing.
If you have a female doggy, here's their veil.
And if you have a male doggy, here's their top hat.
They're only $12 billion
per piece now
at your local Target.
Are your parents always bugging you to quiet down when you're shredding your guitar? Well, I present to you the silent guitar. Now, for only $980.21, you can get your own silent guitar at a local Taco Bell.
But does it actually work? You're not trying to scam me, are you?
What? Of course not. Here, try it out. Buy your own silent guitar today. Great job. That was awesome.
That was good.
Are we done?
Do you like pickles?
Do you like M&Ms?
Well, then you'll love our pickled M&Ms. These tasty morsels are naturally preserved from our own couch cushions.
It's like a blast of chocolate with a hint of pickles to satisfy your cravings. These delights are sold 1 per serving and cost around $3.99.95.
Here's the infamous Tenacious Tickler to talk a bit about why he loves pickled M&Ms.
Tickling takes a lot out of me, but thanks to the tickling and the fulfilling feeling of pickled M&Ms, I feel ready to tickle more innocent civilians at McDonald's.
Side effects may include the complete contraction of the entire digestive system, uncontrollable explosive gaseousness, and sudden death.
Go get your pickled M&Ms today, for a limited time only.
Do you take medication? Does that medication have side effects? Well, worry no more. Our team of expert researchers have crafted Jarduncavendo, a perfect antidote to all unwanted side effects. Warning, Jarduncavendo side effects may include nausea, diarrhea, type 3 diabetes, death, dehydration, flu-like symptoms, cancer, melting, blood loss, sweating, bone loss, plaque psoriasis, eczema, vision loss, craving, spontaneous combustion, poisoning, new allergies, heart attacks, blood evaporation, paralysis, hair loss, loss of hearing, negative infinite aura, KO, invisibility, supreme weight gain, urge to drink toilet water, uncontrolled speed, becoming a zombie, scoliosis, Kermit the Frog syndrome, turning into stone, fear of gas, hypothermia, urge to eat jellyfish stingers, being attracted to sheep, inability to play the guitar, parasites, paralysis, urge trying to chicken out, chicken jockey, amnesia, profuse slumming, tongue enlarging, parrot nose, insane rage, becoming Peppa Pig, third eye, yelling nigga, levitation, blood carbonation, tooth decay, Spooderman syndrome, becoming a previously mentioned bug-like alien, personal reverse gravity, and headaches. Only for $8,352,392 for negative 5-ounce bottle. If you're suffering from side effects, try Jarduncavendo. Peace!
Welcome back. We are legally obligated to tell you to buy each and every one of those products.
Snooze-cast funding is tight right now, but every purchase you make supports groundbreaking stories, such as our well-researched meteorological reports.
With that, let's send it over to Heather with the weather and everyone's favorite segment, Weather the Weather, tethered or feathered with the Heather.
How do you say that name again?
Thanks, Jim Bob. By the way, it's pronounced Heather Wolfischlegstein Hasenbergerdorf the 67th. We are starting the week off strong on Monday with sunny skies and hot temperatures. Enjoy the weather and get to the beach while you can, because Tuesday is nothing but tornadoes. Yup, you heard me right. Make sure to board up your windows and hide in your basement, because we are expecting a flurry of tornadoes from sunrise to sunset. As the storm fades away into Wednesday, authorities are still urging residents to stay inside because there will be an extreme amount of rain, bringing 10-foot floods to any area not completely decimated by the tornadoes. Make sure to save whatever water leaks into your musty, dank basement, because on Thursday, the temperatures are set to skyrocket and completely deplete our nation's aquifers, leading to an apocalyptic dust bowl. Any use of tap water will cause our population to immediately cease. So, residents are encouraged to stay in their basements and only drink the water puddled on their dirty concrete floors. If you think that's bad, on Friday there'll be even more tornadoes all over the country, including Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. As for Saturday, partly cloudy with highs in the mid-70s. Back to you, Mustard Stew.
Sounds like a wonderful week ahead. Thank you.
Well, if you think the total societal collapse is bad, wait until you hear this next story. WTV's Snooze-cast can officially confirm the star athlete LeBron James has dented his skull.
For more on this story, we're turning it over to field reporter Mia.
Hi, I'm Mia, and today I will be interviewing Lily, who tragically witnessed the denting of LeBron James's head. That must have been a scary scene to witness. Well, that's all I know. So tell us about how you and him were at the same place at the time of this tragedy.
So, how we were at the same place at the tragic happening of God's will goes like, he was on a plane traveling to one of his basketball games, which happened to be in Boston where my friends and I were going.
So when was the first time you guys saw him?
The first time that we saw him was at the departure place thing. He majestically produced a basketball from the brand of Wilson that also had Michael Jordan's signature on it. He threw it into the air, and no one saw it again until exactly 2 hours and 67 minutes later.
6, 7.
Then the same basketball started multiplying exponentially.
What happened then?
All the balls ghostly floated through the airplane's outer shell. All of them hit LeBron's immaculately polished head. Every time a basketball hit his head, it slightly dented it. The few trillion balls dented LeBron's head by quite a lot. You wouldn't recognize him if you happened to see him in the hospital.
That must have been really traumatic for LeBron.
I couldn't imagine. His skull, instead of curving up smoothly, now looks like a bowl on the top.
Well, that must have been a disturbing experience. Anyway, back to you, Jim Bob, in the studio.
That's it for this week's Snooze-cast. We want to take a moment to sincerely thank you for watching and to beg you to please buy something from our sponsors. We're literally out of money.
And with that groveling out of the way, remember to please contact the proper authorities if you have any information regarding this demented freak, the Tenacious Tickler. This has been Jim Bob.
And Mustard Stew, reporting for Westborough TV. I have to go.